Hello, Virgos, and welcome to your 2025 yearly horoscope. As we begin the year, Mars is still retrograde in Leo, and then on the 6th, 7th of January, it retrogrades back into Cancer until February 23rd. This is your 11th house. So here in these initial weeks of 2025, you will be taking a closer look at your social circle, people in your life, people that you surround yourself with. And overall, here with Mars in the 11th house, so this is when you might be going through some strong realizations regarding friendships, social groups. And here at the same time, there is a lot of masculine energy. This could be also about reconnecting with an ex co-worker, or perhaps with a friend, a male friend, or someone generally connected to that masculine energy. This is a chance to resolve any issues, dilemmas from the past. This is about reconnecting, but at the same time, taking a closer look at your plans, future plans and goals. Right, so here we've got on the 29th, the nodes will shift into Pisces and Virgo. You will get a south node. This time around, you will get a south node. I had a south node in my first house not so long time ago either. So overall, wherever the south node is present, this indicates that we don't get that much support from the universe, and we need to implement more effort in order to see desired substantial outcomes and results. So that's your first house. It looks like you'll be reinventing yourself, either changing your style, physical appearance. There is a general energy that is shifting away. A part of you is kind of moving away. And here, a brand new you is being born in its place. This is this kind of energy generally with the South Node in the first house. We reinvent ourselves. We feel like we need to try something different, something new. A part of ourselves doesn't really align anymore with the path we are taking. So here, the North Node will be in your seventh house. So this is connected to these one-to-one connections, and the Saturn is still here in 2026 along with the eclipses. So here, this is about new connections, relationships, contracts in your life here this year. Now, the North Node in the seventh house attracts people into our life, people who can help us to get back on track, people who can help us with our purpose. It's not going to be a lot of people, but with the North Node in the seventh house, you can attract a couple of really, really meaningful connections. I remember when I had the North Node transiting my seventh house a few years ago, I attracted my spiritual guide, my spiritual teacher, and this person is in my life until the present day. I'm extremely grateful. I'm extremely grateful for this connection. So here, this is generally here is a meaningful connection, at least one or two, but not too many. But at the same time, those who are single, here, this is also a potential opportunity for a new connection, a new relationship, more specifically, especially since Saturn is in your seventh house. So you have a chance for starting something that can last, something that can be stable, something that is serious as well, serious commitment. Maybe this is with someone older than you, someone maturer, someone who is very inspiring in some way, as per that Saturnian energy. All right, so that's the nodes, and then you've got two eclipses in your first house in Virgo in March and April. Sorry, in March and September. So this is about here in March. It's about something to do with a new moon in September 2023. Have a look. Think about what you started in your personal life, because this is here a situation, energy is coming to a culmination. It's a peak of a situation that was already initiated in the past. And at the same time, a point of completion. You're drifting away, releasing some negative energies, habits, whatever it is that doesn't belong in your reality anymore. And here we will have a solar eclipse in September. So something, a new chapter, is about to begin in your life as well, simultaneously. As you're closing doors, you're opening opportunities for something new and fresh, more exciting, more in alignment to come into your reality. And of course, we've got a lunar eclipse in Pisces in September. So some endings of contracts, connections. Maybe this is about a separation, especially if you feel like the time has come, you're splitting up with your partner. Then here, these eclipses, the nodes, will also make it happen. Right, so here we've got also the final eclipse in Aries, the solar eclipse in Aries, which is connected to also a brand new chapter in your 8th house. So investments, anything to do also the transformation in your life and healing. And maybe this is about new partnership, new intimate relationship. But overall, generally speaking, the 8th house brings this massive transformation on a deeper level. Like internally, you're transforming and your emotions, your feelings and healing, you're healing any past wounds. So you've got this strength, and it's like you're experiencing a sense of empowerment in some way as well. Right, now we've got Venus retrograde this year in Aries and in Pisces between April and March. So March and April, first in Aries, and then it moves back into Pisces. That's your 8th house and your 7th house. So here again, you'll be reevaluating your relationship. Maybe this is about reconnecting with a childhood sweetheart. I've seen it over and over again here in the last few years here with people having these retrograde eclipses in the 7th house. Now, this is also about reevaluating your personal values, your beliefs, your self-esteem, self-worth, this sort of dynamics, and also the financial area of your life, of course. But I think this is very much connected to these close connections, relationships in your life, how you relate to others, and so on. Right, 3 Mercury retrogrades, proper ones, mainly in fire signs. In March, we've got an Aries retrograde, Mercury retrograde in July, August, Leo, and in November, Sagittarius. So that's your 8th house, that's your 12th house, and the 4th house. So very private areas of life. So as you can see, whenever these houses are activated, this indicates some big changes on an internal level. So this is about your outlook on life changing, your mindset, and the opportunity to move away from some negative experiences from the past that are crushing your spirit. So here this year, you have a chance to putting them to rest, especially with the 2 eclipses in your 1st house. You have a chance to reinvent yourself and empower yourself on a bigger scale. Now, at the same time, you will be reviewing your home situation as well, family dynamics, family relationships as well. Right, now, what else? We've got, of course, lots of big transits. Neptune is moving into Aries, March the 30th until October 22nd. So that's your 8th house. Then Saturn will be also in Aries, only the 1st degree, Neptune the 1st and the 2nd. So here overall, you get a little taste of these Aries influences coming from Saturn and Neptune. And Saturn is connected to structure, boundaries, discipline, order. With Saturn in the 8th house, you become serious about your future, about an investment, and about how to manage your finances more effectively so that you don't have to purely rely on your monthly or weekly income. This is when you might become interested in alternative ways to make money. But here you have a very sober approach with Saturn. If you want to invest your money in a stock market or something else or property, whatever it is, here Saturn gives you a very serious, sober, and cautious approach. You become more aware of your mortality. Saturn in the 8th house can also give you a more serious approach to intimacy. Here with Saturn in the 7th, the 8th, we don't want some casual one-night stands or whatever it is. We want something long-lasting, something serious, something fulfilling. So that's Saturn. Neptune, on the other hand, Neptune is connected to chaos. Neptune is connected to lack of boundaries, creativity, dreamy energy. So with Neptune in the eighth house, this is about generally watch out, because here your credit card, that's what I'm getting. The first thing that came into my mind is the credit card. Yes, the credit card. I think we will have to be very cautious during this transit of Neptune and Aries of any debts, of any loans. If you need a loan during this time, make sure that it's secure, that it's safe, that you can repay it, and that it's from a secure source. With Neptune in the eighth house, I think there's a lot of interest in spirituality, topics related to afterlife, soul life. This sort of topics are very prominent here. Neptune in the eighth house, this is energy also related to wanting to connect with another on a soul-like level. So I think here Neptune really, really illuminates that seventh house energy, because you've got Pisces on the seventh house, and this already makes you want to connect with others, blend your energies on a soul-like level, and have this beautiful soul-like connection with others. But at the same time, here, this is it's important for you to remember to set healthy boundaries, maybe not open up too quickly without knowing the other person well enough. So I think definitely with Neptune in the eighth house, when it comes to close relationships or partnerships, it's essential to set clear boundaries from the very, very beginning, especially since you also have that seventh house Pisces. But other than that, it can be a very spiritual and creative time. And I will explore it further when the time comes, which is soon. I've got this amazing book which I'm reading, and I'm very excited about this book. I'm very happy that I actually got it, because there's a lot of information about Neptune. So hopefully be able to create a nice video about this transit. And we have Uranus in Gemini here as well from July the 7th until November the 8th. A little also taste of this energy, and this will be your 10th house. So this energy will square your ascendant. So I think there will be a bit of that rebellious energy, and with Uranus, especially when it squares your ascendant, and you will feel like enough is enough. If someone stands in the way, you will find the inner lion, inner rebel to get out of any situation, of any relationship, of any obstacle that stands in the way towards your goal or objective. But I think for many Virgos, this could be related to working remotely, working on your own terms, doing something unusual as a profession, or during your retirement age. This is generally energy, working online, working through technology. There's a lot of eccentric modern energy connected to media, internet, um, um, working remotely, working on your own terms, doing something different. This kind of vibe, and also Uranus can bring instability into your outside area of life, career, professional life, retirement here time. But opportunities will come your way, but here you need to be open to things just taking maybe a different turn. So I think you will have to use that adaptable and flexible side of your psyche, which of course you have being a Virgo rising. But Uranus can shake things up. Very often people with Uranus transit in their 10th house, they change their professions. They become self-employed or contractors. You don't want to be restricted by some regulations, a steady routine. You need more flexibility. You need to either be your own boss or work more with more flexible hours or more independence, more autonomy, and this sort of things. And now here, the final thing I wanted to tell you is that Jupiter will be in Gemini until June the 9th, and then from June the 9th it will be in Cancer. So that's your 11th house, which is actually quite nice with all these transformative energies throughout the year. You have Jupiter in your 11th house. So here, this could mean new connections, new friendships with people who are like-minded, with people with whom you will be able to open your horizons, share different life experiences, people with whom you can share knowledge or learn from them. So lots of really interesting energies. You might also meet some interesting connections through traveling. Jupiter brings a lot of expansive energies, like abundance, and just you need to stay grounded in the reality and take advantage of the energies. But we will explore it further and deeper and more profoundly in a little while. In the meantime, have a good year, have a productive year, and thank you very much. And until the next time, bye for now.